Okay, it's 7:15 in the morning, Sunday morning, the 31st of March 2024. So happy Easter everybody. I hope you have a lovely weekend wherever you're doing, wherever you go. But my journey takes us back out towards Rothbury, but I'm going to be going over to do a walk that I've had earmarked for a long time, to go from Heppel, Caistron area up to Harwood Forest via like a dirt track that goes up alongside farmhouses from the B6341. Last time I was up at Harwood Forest at the top end, past the little quarry, I found this track that takes you all the way back down the main road. So in other words, what you're doing is the Darden Lough walk, but you're going up a main track, farmer's track, instead of going up the pathways to go up the Darden Lough from the B6341. So I've never done it before, so I'm going into strange territory. So I'm going to be driving, like I say, towards Rothbury, through Thropton, turn left at Flotterton, go over the River Coquet via the bridge, then turn left and start heading towards Bickerton from Heppel post office area, and then park up on a grass verge just outside this access road into a big farm. Then just walk up the track alongside it, keep to the right of it, and then go right to the top, and it'll take us into Harwood Forest. So that's me planned journey, so we'll see how it goes. Right, so bye for now. Okay, it's 8:20 in the morning. I've arrived at my destination for to start my walk, which is through those two concrete posts there. And you walk around past the farm outbuildings and keep to the right of them passing. Then eventually I'm going to go right to the top ridge there, which takes you up and over into Harwood Forest. Now, I've never done this walk before, and I've had this earmarked to do a long time now, but I've just never gotten around to doing it. So I thought, right, just take the dog for a nice easy walk on his leader, with hardly any livestock up there, hopefully. But I'm in, the location I'm in is I've just come over that road bridge there, coming over from Flotterton, and I've came past a tiny little village called Heppel. That's H-E-P-P-L-E, past the post office and past Heppel West Farm. I've come over that road bridge, and I've just come all the way up the road here, and I've turned round on this grass verge and pointed my car back in the direction I've just come up. And back that way, if you go back that way, is Bickerton. That's B-I-C-K-E-R-T-O-N. And then you go along to Little Tosson and Great Tosson. And eventually, if you keep going, it takes you to the Simonside car parks at Lordenshaw and the Tosson car park. But it's full of potholes coming that way, so instead of cutting across past the Simonside car parks, I've decided to stay on the main road all the way along and go through Rothbury, through Thropton, that's T-H-R-O-P-T-O-N, Thropton, and then Flotterton, turn left, and then came along through Heppel, which is over there, and then over that road bridge, like I say, with the red painted metal girder underneath it. In that area there, we see all that water called Caistron. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but it's C-A-I-S-T-R-O-N. Is it Caistron or Caistron? You decide. But it's a lovely morning. It's dry. There's no breeze at all. But according to the weather forecast, it's going to really pick up towards dinner time. So the best time to go for the walk is now. Get the dog out the leader and start walking up that track there straight ahead. There's a left path goes off into those outbuildings up there, the first one, but you don't go up there. You go between those two concrete posts, according to the map that is, because I've never done this. And I'm just going to walk along that track, and then just keep going up and up and up and up till I get to that top ridge. Then when I go through the gate at the top end into Harwood Forest, I'm going to turn right and go up a little S-bend and go past a tiny little quarry, and I walk further along the road track, and then I'll point out where you go towards, if you want to go to Darden Lough walk, without doing the whole Darden Lough walk, you can go up that way and across to the right. I've done 49.6 miles since I left South Shields to get here. He's wanting to get out. Hello, son. Hello. Good boy, son. We're going for a walk now. He's always got me back window smudged to hell with his nose. he's got his nose up against the glass here now, look. Right, so without further ado, I've just set up my time lapse, and I'm leaving the engine running at the moment, so it charges up the GoPro 8 battery and the DigiPower, which I've got in my centre console there, and it charges up the both while it's recording a time lapse. Because obviously, looking over there, you've got some beautiful countryside, and you've got plenty of movement on the clouds up above, so it'll pick all that up. But we're a beautiful area, and being up height, you can look down to the River Coker there. It's just stunning. And over there, you've got all the cattle in the field, and Caestron. Like I say, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'll have to ask a local. Right, so bye for now. Right, it's 8:48 AM in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 31st of March. Happy Easter 2024. And I'm just going to start setting off now. So I've just turned off the engine and then pressed the button on my DigiPower battery again, so it continues to charge up my GoPro 8 there on the dash to continue recording my time lapse, which is pointing down where I've just come up the road there, from over there at Heppel, H-E-P-P-L-E, past Heppel Post Office, and that way along the single track goes towards Bickerton. That's B-I-C-K-E-R-T-O-N. So that's the state of play at the moment. So I'm going to lock up the car now and set up my GoPro 9 and start recording my journey going through those 2 concrete posts. I would imagine it'll say private on that left hand side one. There's a little white marker there. In fact, what I think I'll do is I'll walk across here now and just check it out. But I'm sure lots of people walk up there. I was talking to a cyclist when I was up in Harwood Forest, and he was starting to ride down here, so I mean cyclists use it, so I would imagine you can walk up here. Right. Well, that's what's called Heppel Whitfield Farm, and it's J. Robson and Sons who owns it. And there's a marker post pointing up here. It's saying public bridleway, Heppel, Whitfield half a mile, Chartness 3 miles. And it is saying private on that left hand side concrete post there. Oh, I thought it was concrete, it's wood. But according to the map, that takes you to a dead end. It just takes you into the property of where they make gin, spirits. But I would imagine if you go up there, you can bend off to the right and join this main track that goes around past the 2 houses. But that's the way I'm going to go anyway, just to see if I can get round. But I've just rolled my car a little bit further forward, so it's off both roads, so enough room for any wide vehicles that need to get past us. Right, so I'll go back, shut my door, lock it up, and then start recording with me GoPro 9. So without further ado, I'll bugger off. So bye for now. Right, I've started recording with my GoPro 9 because I've locked up the car and set up my time lapse to run while I'm away from the car, and it's pointing back down the road where I've just come up from. Come here. Come here, come here. Excuse me. I want to go up the ridge on Harwood Forest. Yes. And I was going to take that track where you just rode along, but it says private on there, but it says public bridleway that way past the outbuildings. That's right. Can you go along there and then cut across to the big track that takes you up to the top? Exactly that. Right, so you go past the buildings first, there's a road to the right? Exactly. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Right, come here, come here. Come here. Right, so you must be able to go up this way and then bear off to the right to join this main track where I was going to go through those gates. But we'll see if there's any easy posts telling you how to get there. Right, so that's looking back to the car. So as said before, it's just after 8:15 on a Sunday morning, the 31st of March, last day of March, hence the daffodils. And we'll start to see loads of little lambs gambolling, that's the word for running about in the fields. Right, so I've got a long uphill hike up this track. Really, I should have left my cap off because I think it's going to be quite warm, to be honest. Come here. Come on, yeah. Come here, away. He's got to have a good sniff about everything. Right, so that's looking back over towards Heppel Post Office, where I came along from. So like I say, I came through Rothbury, through Thropton, down to Flotterton, then I turned left and came along towards Heppel, crossed over that road bridge, then turned left and then came up here and parked the car where it is, so I can do this walk up to the top ridge there. I've never done this before, but I've had an ear mark, like I say, for a long time. I wanted to do it. Good boy, son, good boy. He was well behaved. He slept right through the night, no bother at all. When I locked him in the kitchen, and he actually went himself to go lie down in the gas cupboard where his bed is, and he was no bother at all. So he's well behaved for me. Right, so I'm now looking for my next marker post. I think you may have to go along to the right here, along this dirt track, or a little bit further down, then right. And yet on the side of the outer barn there, it's saying no trespassing. So this is what I'm concerned about when you go off where I've looked, where the road track is, and into private property. Come here, come here, come here. Good boy. Right, so you must just continue down this track and goes off to the right there, look. No trespassing. We're tired of hiding the bodies. I like that one. Yeah, hey. New fence post there. Ready to put the wire on fence and stuff. Right, so the track's going downhill and it's starting to bend round to the right. So you must just take it round the back of these outbuildings and then go over to the right and join the main track past the houses. I'm hoping, like, because like I say, I've never done this walk before, so but you can see the burn running along at the bottom there, and that's the one that runs right along to the right to go towards where you cross over the bridge to do the DARDEN LOUGH walk. I'm forgetting what it's called now, but it goes right along here. Right, so I think that's the houses and barns over there that if you go along that track through the concrete posts there, you bypass them, and there's another set further down. Come on, here, come on, away. Of course, all animals, he's going to be stopping and sniffing everything. Good boy, son, good boy. But according to the map, Google, I've done Google Earth as well, and you bypass these two houses and keep them to your left as you're passing them. Okay, so he has a private car, so basically this must be the first cottage that you pass. Who's that, son? Who's that? Who's that? Oh, come on here, oh, come on. Come on, here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on here. Come here. Now, if you take that track through the two posts at the front there, which is private, it brings you along here. You bypass two properties. Come on here. Good boys on. Right, so you must just continue down here. I think you're supposed to go across that field now as a shortcut. So you go through that double gate there. Right, come on, yeah, come on. Come on, son, yeah. Good boy. Come here. Hey, come here. Morning. I wonder if you could help us out. I've looked at the maps and I want to go all the way up to Harwood Forest via this track now.
There's no track going down there.
Right. Stay there, son, stay there.
You've got to go. You see how there's a public path?
Right, across the field to go over that, towards that house. Right.
You go,
Hey.
follow the road up.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, but I was talking to a guy who pulled up at the front where I parked my car on the main road at the front. and he told us that you've got to come down this one because it says public footpath on a wooden marker post, and that's what I'm looking for. Just marker post to get on that back. There's a main road goes right the way up to the top ridge where you go into Harwood Forest.
Yeah, well, if you follow that,
Just across the
you look across the gate, the field there.
Yes.
There's a little gate. Can you see it?
Over there towards the right hand side of the house.
Oh, you're looking the wrong way. Cross there. Literally cross there.
Oh, that little gate, yes.
That little wicket there.
Yes.
If you go across the field,
Uh-huh.
you go to that wicket, and then literally you're following
The road track that goes past that house.
Shush.
Right. Okay, thanks very much. So I've got to cut across that little...
Yeah.
Does the gate open easy? Because it's hard for me to get him over turnstiles.
Oh,
Does-
yeah, it should open.
Right, great.
I'm sure it opens.
Thanks very much, darling.
not-
Sorry to disturb you on a Sunday morning as well.
No, it's all right. If not, if you want to take an easier way rather than going across the field, go straight up the track, and it'll take you. Just follow the track round, and it'll take you onto that road.
That track that I'm trying to get on. Okay, thanks very much, darling. Happy Easter to you. Come here. Come here. Right. So that's why there's little discs on the come here. Right, so you can see the little path that's cut in to go across that little gate.